Well, hello guys and gals, welcome to another live stream with me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose. It's Monday, and that means it's time for Manchester Mondays on a little farm sim. So, I hope you guys are doing well. We're gonna do a little early stream today. Why? Well, because my football team plays tonight, and as y'all know, I don't play farm sim when my football team's playing. So I will be enjoying a little bit of the national championship tonight when we would normally stream Manchester. So I figured we get on this afternoon and knock one out of the ballpark and get it done. So anyways, welcome to everybody. Hope y'all are having a great afternoon on this Monday. It is cold here. It went down to 30 degrees last night. Mr. Moose doesn't do good in freezing temperatures. Just gonna tell you that. Jason Hasselback, welcome. Kristen Mahan, welcome. Or Mihan. What is that? Mr. Rat 8. Let's see. Patrick Greer, Patriot King, Philip, welcome guys. Hope y'all have a good time today. And the others watching just not active in chat right now. So anyways, yeah, so we're gonna pick up where we last left off. Hello, Hamster. Good to see you, my friend. Nick, welcome. Good to have you watching it there in Australia. So anyways, what are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be picking up where we last left off. If you remember, in our last episode of Farm Sim here on Manchester, we put lime out on the field, and we plowed all the chopped straw under. Got an amazing boost of nutrient into the ground by accident somehow, and chat screen isn't working. Thank you. I can fix that real quick. There we go. I was trying something new out with the whole chat thing today, and it failed miserably. I've got to mess around with it a little bit more. The chat overlay I use keys off of my Chrome browser, and I was trying to do it where my laptop has some stuff running, and the chat overlay is off of my other browser, and that is not logged in, and it did not work. So got to figure that one out. Got to work on that a little bit and get that taken care of. But anyways, let's get a little background music rolling here, and we will be on our way. So anyways, so what's happening? So we've got lime in the field, sprayed. We're going to cultivate the field, and then we're going to plant it. So we're going to grab these guys and get started with that. Couple of things that I've made adjustments to in Farm Sim that I will mention to you guys, because you may have heard me say some things recently about problems I was having in the game. The first one is the whole issue where my tractors were just randomly driving off on me, and I couldn't figure out why. It had something to do with drive control. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but it all stimulated from it all stems from where my shifter was. I was using my gear shifter to switch from forward and reverse, and it all came down to that. If I had my gear shift forward and I tabbed out of the game, when I came back in, cruise control ignited and the tractor just drove off across the field. If I had it neutral, I didn't have any issues. So not really sure what it was all about, but what I finally decided to do was eliminate that whole thing. So I got rid of, instead of using the gear shift to change back and forth on the shuttle, I've moved that to just a single push button, so as to get rid of that, so I don't have that issue anymore. The second issue I was having, may have mentioned this in the myth busting thing the other day, where we said I was having issues with my hydraulics whining the whole time on that one particular tractor that had the lift in. I did some checking around, and I was actually having issues all the way around with it. And it turned out when I put the new version of drive control in, I completely forgot about sensible steering, and the fact that when you use sensible steering and you leave that in and drive control, it will actually change the dead zone on your gamepad from whatever you had it at to 0. And so it had gone in and it changed the dead zone on my joystick to 0. So the least little touch on my joystick was causing it to move. And so turned sensible steering off in the config file by switching it from true to false. And then I went back in and adjusted my dead zone back up to 10, and don't have that problem anymore. Caleb Garrick, welcome to the stream, and welcome. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you, sir. Glad to have you. So that is taken care of, so I don't have that issue anymore, which is nice. What else? But yeah, that eliminate the whole problem that I was having there. So simple solution to a otherwise annoying problem. All right, field 1, and we are going to start down here in the what is this? Southeast corner. And we are going to be headed north and return off one headland, go in the opposite direction, so generate that course. And then my offset needs to be, see, 5.8 meters to the right, not left there. Moosey, you're setting this up to be on the right. Another little thing, point of interest, point of note. If you hear me like wits in the middle of a conversation today, it was because yesterday Moosey threw his back out and is in immense amounts of pain right now, but like a true soldier, I'm just gonna muscle through it, you know, and grin and bear it, but should let you know that I am heavily medicated today while I am doing this. Yesterday, Moosey decided to help a friend, Gago Gaming HD. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for the subscription, my friend. Good to have you along with us. Yeah, anyways, yesterday, Moose decided to help out a friend move a refrigerator. And his friend lost grip of the refrigerator, and Moosey had to save the day with a very awkward catch and stressed my back a little bit, and I have been hurting ever since. I went to the doctor this morning, got some muscle relaxers and some pain pills. And yeah, I'm a little doped up right now. Oh, throwing back out is no fun, so yeah. Hey, hello Michael, how are you doing? Volts drop, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Hello Edwin Lopez, what's up with you, buddy? Dover, a lot of new names. Patriot King, Zachary, welcome back. You haven't missed much. I'm just getting started. Just now getting started. So anyways, somebody said, why don't I wash my tractors? Waste of time, I guess. I don't like the look of a clean tractor. They look stupid in the game. They look like showroom brand new, so I don't like it. So I don't wash them. Besides, when it rains, it washes them for me. Right? So I just never do wash them. I know that aggravates the snot out of a lot of y'all, but doesn't bother me one bit. I just think that the vehicles in this game look better dirty than they do clean. Maybe one day, out of just pure joy for you, I will, oops, that's not the course I want to run. Maybe one day, though, I'll do a Moose washes his tractor special. You know, 20,000 subscribers special. I'll wash my vehicles and answer questions or something. Who knows? Hello, Dylan. How are you? Welcome, sir, to the stream. Nick, I'm okay. I'll survive. Do I play Clash of Clans? No, I mainly play simulation games. Hey, just started YouTube. Be nice if you didn't pop into other people's channel and promote your YouTube channel. That's kind of rude. Just saying. Good way to get booted. Everybody's got a different opinion on that too. My personal opinion is it's rude and disrespectful of the person doing the stream. You may not feel that way, but I do. It's like, hey, the only reason I came in here is like, hey, you suck. Everybody in here ought to watch my stream because you suck. So I'm just in here to, you know, take up a little bit of space and tell you that you suck and everybody ought to be watching my channel. That's sort of the way I feel about it. Anyways, I better watch it. I'm on pain pills and I might not think about everything I say today. Oh, man. That could be a bad thing. So, I forgot to take chop straw out. I need to do that. And I haven't yet, but there's a real good chance I'm going to. I keep going back and forth with this one. I'm back and forth between resetting the map as far as the soul mod goes by taking the soul mod out, opening the game. That's awesome information to share. Goodbye, Nat. All right. So anyways, I keep toying with the idea of taking the soul mod out, starting the game over, resetting all the fields back to neutral, and then putting it back in, just because this field is so wonkers and out of whack. I mean, we're back up to, you know, X15, and I'm almost thinking it's like defaulting to that no matter what you do. But I'm going to give it one more shot because it affects all the other fields as well, and I really don't want to mess them up. But yeah. Anyways, so for now we're going to leave it as is, and then we'll come back and we'll just kind of see how things go. So as far as the nutrients go, pK is a little low, the nitrogen's through the roof. Once this lime is cultivated in and everything is done, my acidity will go away, and I'll actually be more alkaline. There we go. Yeah, we're up to 7.3, which will be fine because we'll spray some weed preventative. That'll knock us down a little bit. We'll lose a little bit for natural plant growth, and then we should be good. So anyways, hello Chad, how are you, sir? Edwin, what's up? James, hello. Keep it real with pain meds. Hey Tasha, how are y'all doing today? Welcome to the stream. All right, let's get this guy fired up. No problem, Kristen. Have a good day. So we'll run around the back here. We'll pick up our cedar, and we'll start getting it ready to go. So what else is happening? That's about it. Like I said, it got really cold last night. 30's cold here. I know for those of you who live in snowier areas, that's no big deal. But for the beach, it's just not right. All right, so here's the only problem with this shed. When I put this in here, the pack part of the cedar hangs a little bit on that top. So to get it in there, I have to like unfold it slightly to get it in, but it come out okay. All right. CC Gamer, thanks, man. Love this map. 30's hot. Yeah, well, 30 is frigid here. And the sad thing is I have a heat pump instead of a furnace. And it just struggles to keep the house warm. You know, they're all right, but they're no replacing for an actual furnace. All right, let's go to NPK here. Make sure that we're topped off on all our liquids. I'm going to spray PK while we seed. Let's see. Will I organize a convoy in ETS2? Absolutely not. Here's the thing. I don't mind multiplayer, and I don't mind doing multiplayer with people, but I can't stand the people that can't drive and all they want to do is run up next to whoever's live streaming and get their name in the live stream. It is absolutely annoying because they wreck into everybody and they cause all kinds of issues for the people who are actually trying to play the game. And I know that sounds bad, but it's pretty annoying, you know. And 4 or 5 people is enough. You start getting into 10, 15, 20, 50 people at a time, and you're just asking for problems because there's always that impatient person that wants to be the front of the pack and wants to get up next to whoever's live streaming so they can see their name in the live stream and all that other stuff. And it's just silliness does ensue, and it just yeah, I will never do anything like that. Sorry, not gonna happen. So what do we do field 1 in this time? Do we do corn, canola? Canola would be interesting. We did soybean the last time, so we have plenty of soybean. We got a little bit of oats. So probably canola. Probably do canola. Big, huge, honking thing of canola. Though I did want to do some corn maybe, but yeah, I think we'll go with canola. So we'll switch over to canola planting. There we go. And we will head into the field. Gago, I already play on 2 farm sim servers. I'm not going to start a private server simply because the fact that from what I've seen, most people lose interest in farm sim servers pretty quick. And there's enough of them out there that people can get on and play on, and I already support two, that being Landy Kids and Alex's when we do the live streams on Friday nights. So there's really no need for me to start a farm sim server. It would just be a waste of time and money for me to do that. So the straight answer on that one is nuh-uh. Alright, so we'll get this guy set up and get ready to go. We'll let our tractors do a little bit more plowing before we get going on this. But we'll go ahead and get over here to the edge of the field and get our GPS set up, all that stuff. So hopefully though this week everything works out good. I don't have any more internet issues this week, and we can get everything back on schedule the way it should be, as far as multiplayer on Thursday. Get that going. And just have some fun this week. So the schedule this week, I will try to live stream every day. Time wise, not really sure. We'll get back to the 7 o'clock. Man, I gotta think. Wednesday night, Friday night, and Saturday night will be at 11 o'clock, somewhere in that area. And then as far as anything after that, it may be like daytime and evening streams. Like tomorrow night, probably it'll be an evening stream, but I might do a daytime stream on Wednesday and then late night stream. Still trying to figure out what the best times are going to be. Last week got messed up and hosed really bad because of the whole deal with my cable company and my cable going in and out, so it kind of messed me up quite a bit. So hopefully this week I'll have some consistency with my internet, and I can get everything back on schedule. All right, so as soon as the cultivators get down here and get this line that they're working on done, we can start plowing, or we can start planting. Just gotta wait on them. Let's see, Roderick, hello, welcome to the stream. Is that Kai Wasson? How do you increase pH on soybeans? Okay, Kai, everything you do in Soul Mod has nothing to do with the it has nothing to do with what you're planting. It just has to do with what you put on the field. Everything is completely global, so no matter what you put, it is not affected by what crop is in the field. So if you have pH is high, or if your pH is low and you need to increase it, you have to put lime onto the field, and that needs to be worked in. Actually though, you can just spray the lime on the field and you'll get a value of like 7. I think if you work it in, you get 9 out of it. As far as your nitrogen, if your nitrogen level's low, you can go in and you can spray some, nitrogen on there, or NPK. NPK gives you 3 nitrogen, 1 PK. And then your PK alone, like what I'm going to spray here, is going to give me 3 PK. and no nitrogen. Nitrogen by itself gets you 3 nitrogen by itself. So it's really just spray. It has nothing to do with the crop that's in the field. No, I didn't stop Manchester. I'm doing Manchester and Port Farms will be the 2 that I did. By the way, just in case anybody's wondering, I will not be playing Sandy Shores. I know it came out over the weekend and everybody probably saw that it got released over the weekend. I'm just going to go ahead and preface it by saying I will not be playing Sandy Shores. Not interested in it one bit. So, yeah. Just pointing that out. Yeah, Kai, it's pretty. If you look, I think in field 3 is where I linked the video for the soul mod tutorial. If you go by that tutorial, it'll tell you everything that you need to do. If you go to FSUK's page on soil management, you can pretty much get all the information that you need right there. It's all pretty straightforward. Now there are some varying descriptions on what each one is doing and what you get on there. Some of it is a little misleading, but for the most part, everything's straight up on there. All right, so let's go ahead and start this, and we'll start that, lower it, and we'll get going. Come on. And we'll get to planting and get our plant on. Oh, I didn't do my IC on this. Oh well. IC drives me nuts. There we go. Yeah, we almost made 11,000 subscribers. Which I think for 11,000, I'm going to do like a Q&A video. I think for 11,000, I'll let people submit questions either through Facebook or Twitter, and then I'll do a video answering them. No face cam, just answering questions. I'm gonna say face cam for some real milestone, like 50,000 or something like that. Hey William, doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Hello Shy Wizard. So Shy Wizard, I hadn't seen you in a while. Question for you. You got any idea why this field, the nitrogen values in it keep shooting up to 15x every time I plow or put a little bit of fertilizer on it? That it's nothing consistent on it? Yeah. Kai, nothing matters. Again, the fruit type doesn't matter. It's all about the numbers and the mechanics. Just, you know, basically you're doing the same things over and over. It's not really real life. The only thing that matters is that you do the same mechanics time in and time out. And that's all that matters for you. It doesn't matter what you spray. It doesn't matter if you use slurry or if you use you know, spray fertilizers or if you use organics. All that matters is that your numbers are right, and your numbers don't change based on the fruit It's based on your growth stages and what you put on the field. So for instance, like the pH of the field, the only factors that apply to that is you have one cycle of pH that's going to go out just from plant growth, and then you're going to have one issue. You're going to have 1 or 2 points of pH go out for each time you put NPK on it or weed preventative, and that's going to take out each time 0.2 values of your pH. But the only time that you lose pH to plant growth is one time during the growth cycle. So yeah, I don't know what it is with this field. And like I said, I went on the forums at American Eagles Modding and I read, and there's a real in-your-face thing from the modders there that is like, oh well, you should know, you have to go in and you got to edit the map XML file to take out any references to solid caulk and which is lime, and then there's, you know, somewhere else you have to do it, but I didn't find the references anywhere in my map file or my XML file that they were talking about, so I got no clue as to why it's doing it. It's just really annoying. No, I don't have a mod conflict, Blake. Good try though. It's something to do with this map and something to do with this field, because if you look on their forums, everybody's having issues with it. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Now there's my dog going off in the background for everybody, because she likes to make her presence known in every video. She has spotted a squirrel or something in my yard. The next door neighbor's cat. Who knows what it is? I have new next door neighbors. They moved in. They have 3 cats, and I guess they feel it's their right for them to wander the earth. And so they just let them do whatever, and they let them wander through my backyard. And one day I'm gonna let my dog go run them down. My next door neighbors aren't gonna be happy. James, as far as I know, no, he hasn't stopped his server. It should be up. Melker, hello, sir. Welcome to the channel. I think that's the first time I've seen you in the channel. Steven, hello. I don't think it's a bug in the soul mod. I think it's something in the coding for this field. Like I said, if you go comb through their forums, a lot of people are having the same issue with this field. And if you ask about it, you get this smart response from them that's something to the effect of, well, you should know that you have to go in and adjust the XML file and the map ID3 file and take out 3 references of this, this, and this, and do this, and after that you'll just have a hunky-dory good time. I don't see those references, so I'm missing something somewhere. What breed of dog is it? A about to be dead breed. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I make that joke every time about her. I'd hurt myself before I hurt my dog. Love him too much. Yeah. One of them's cost me more money than a new car. Cats are the most smug, arrogant animals on earth. They think that they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. They just walk around with that attitude like, yeah, it's my world and I'm letting you live in it. I don't think so. What breed of dog? I've got Dachshunds. Hey, KD. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Even if you can only stay a little bit. Hey, Magnus. Yeah. My dog has never clawed me, I'll say that. We used to have cats when I was a kid. I hated them. You go and try to give that cat some affection, and if it didn't want to be touched, period, you were getting scratched. Or hissed at or something, you know? My dog thinks I'm the greatest thing on earth, and every time I say hello to them, they just come running. And they never turn down affection. Oh, Terry, I'm doing pretty good, man. Hopped up on pain pills, but I'm feeling no pain, but I'm having a good day. I went too deep in there and I'm hung up on the fence. Get down. I pulled a muscle in my back yesterday. Ah, there it is. No, I will not be playing Sandy Bay. I announced that just a little while ago. I will not be playing Sandy Bay. I just started setting up Court Farm. I'm going to play Court Farm, and I am not going to play Sandy Bay. Especially since there will be a massive amount of people who will be playing Sandy Bay. So I will stick to Court Farm, and that will be it. Manchester and Court Farm, because I'm by no means done with Manchester. I mean, I've got enough going on now because I've got Manchester, Court Farm, Chellington for the live server, and then Made in Germany with Alex. So that's 4 farms I've got going right now. I don't need a 5th. So No, I wasn't Dr. Demento. Hey Samuel, welcome back to the stream. Good. I don't know. I like big maps. I like a mixture. I like a map that gives you some small fields to start off with and lets you grow into the big fields. Oh, William, I won't know what tomorrow brings until tomorrow gets here. All I know about tomorrow, I can tell you, is I'm going to get out of bed. But if I do farm some tomorrow, it'll be Court Farms. Probably what's going to end up happening is Manchester on Monday. Court Farm on Tuesday, probably Court Farm on Wednesdays, Thursdays Chellington, Fridays Made in Germany. That's probably going to be what works out, how it works out. Unless I decide to take Tuesdays off and just do Court Farm on Sunday. I might do Court Farm on Sundays, Monday be Manchester, and then take Tuesday off. Haven't really decided. Like I said, coming up with a schedule is the hardest part about this. Yeah, Katie, first thing I do in the mornings is stretch out, make sure my feet don't hit wood. And then, if I can reach up and grab air and not wood, I know I'm in good shape. Hey, Jacoby. I'm doing all right, man. It's going pretty good. So far my internet's holding up and things are going okay. Of course, I do have the old football game in a little bit, so just waiting on that to get started. Hence the reason we're doing an early live stream today. See, each planting goes a little bit faster and a little bit better. Once you learn the fields and you get used to everything, it goes a little bit better every time. So we'll do more spin tires. It really just depends on Again, a lot of the multiplayer stuff depends on who I can get to play and what they feel like doing and things else like that. I don't enjoy spin tires alone. It's I've played several hours on it alone, and that's fine, but I don't really enjoy it that much alone. So we had a good time the other night. Well, two out of the three of us had a really good time. The other one of us who kept flipping vehicles and stuff didn't really have that good of a night, but for the most part, everybody had a really good time and enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll do some more of it. You got me, Nika. I don't know what 1050 you have, and I don't know why it would be doing that. Don't say what too loud. But the game's coming up later on. I'm looking forward to it. It's a game. Win or lose, it's still a game. J67416, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Glad you enjoy the videos. I got a few, William. Not enough, though. How's the weather here? It's cold. It only got up to like, it was 40 something today. Went down to 30. Well, it was 30 last night, the last time I checked. But it was supposed to go a little bit lower than that. And it was only supposed to get up to like 48 today. So, not a nice day here at the beach. Drop that. Turn on the fertilizer and we get going. Oh, thanks, Top Gamer. Is that Fahrenheit? Yes. Yeah, 48 Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Fahrenheit for the low. Yeah, but Eric, you're acclimated to that temperature, okay? Imagine being acclimated to 90 to 100 degrees and then dropped into 30-degree weather. It's much, much, much colder than you think then. Yes, no, it's not going to make my, windshield be astronomical, and my skin's not going to freeze and everything else like that, but yeah, it's quite a shock from wearing shorts the day before to have to wear jeans and a heavy jacket, And again, what's cold to me, or what's cold to you or chilly to you, is downright cold to me. Again, because I'm acclimated to something much, much, much warmer. I know, man. One of the 2 pairs I own. No, I'm just kidding. I have a couple more. They all have holes in them. I really don't have an opinion on YouTube Red Top Gamer. It's there for people who want it and enjoy it. You know, maybe if I think it's more important on the music side of it than anything else. But I have no opinion one way or the other on it. There was a lot of people on a creative side point of it, from my from my side point of it, as a creator, that were really concerned that it was going to affect how much money they made off of YouTube. And I followed those arguments and those things kind of closely to see. I run out of seed. Oh well. Apparently I have more fertilizer in this than I did seed. All right, well, let's go find us a seed tender. There we go. But yeah, I haven't seen any reason to complain about YouTube Red. I know, like, there was a lot of people out there that were really, this is going to kill YouTubers. They're not going to make any money anymore. It's going to really cut into our finances and blah, blah, blah. And I've found that, you know, from just a monetary standpoint, I actually do pretty good off of YouTube Red. Apparently, I've got some people that watch this channel that are YouTube Red subscribers, and I usually get a pretty decent amount of YouTube Red payoff. You know, much more than I ever thought I would have gotten. So I don't look at it as a negative thing. I look at it more as a positive thing. So, especially, you know, if it, you know, pays off. Again, I don't worry about the money so much of it, but I do follow the conversations, and I'm not going to lie that, you know, if I can make money off of it, I'm more than happy to, but I'm not going to sweat it like a lot of people do. All right, let's run around here and fill up our trailer. Hello, hashtag blame Dan. Alright, so we'll run over here, fill up our seeder, and we'll continue to fill up the field. I'm not allowed to, or at least that's the rumor I hear, I'm not allowed to. But I wouldn't tell you anyways. I mean, that's sort of rude to tell people stuff like that. It's not a whole lot, I'll tell you that much. It's not enough to support a family on or anything else like that. Pays for a couple of video games here and there. You know, that's not close enough. So let's switch to the Mac and see if I can. Oops. Yeah, wow. I gotta get that thing right in next to this thing to fill it up, apparently. And so we'll spin her around. Dagger Win. Is that some sort of medieval channel? You play like Reign of Kings or something like that? Come on, why am I not near a fertilizer tank? I'm right on top of the fertilizer tank. Just kidding. Y'all don't get me in trouble on that one. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to park this over here and come to it with the tractor because it is not wanting to work out where I've got it. Hey, Farmer John, welcome to the channel. Good to have you. Do I like Farm Sim 15? Yeah, I love Farm Sim. Play it every day, so pretty much enjoy it. Do I know Landy Kid? Yeah, that's that Farm Sim guy. I've heard of him. He's got a pretty good stream. I tend to watch his videos every once in a while. He did a review on Sandy Shores yesterday. It's pretty good. Who watches this? You apparently do, because you are having such a good time. All right. Yeah, the tractor stopped moving. Y'all know what that means. Band. All right, let's see if I can find a spot here to refill. Come on, where's the magic spot gonna be? Seriously, what? They're gonna make me go to the main farm to fill up? Odd. That's weird. Won't let me fill either one of them off of that trailer. Oh well, back to the farm we go then. I've selected everything there, serious. I selected to fill up fertilizer while the fertilizer tanker was up there, and then I selected to fill up the seed when the seeder was next to it. But apparently that particular grain cart is not letting me fill up off of it, so I don't know why. Because once again, you know, I have to switch over from PK to NPK in order to fill up the fertilizer. So the first thing I got to do is find a spot where it would recognize that I was next to the fertilizer, and then go from there. But since it wasn't even letting me switch, it wasn't seeing it as a way for me to switch. And then when I switched over to seed to try and get it to fill up the seed, it wouldn't fill up the seed either. So maybe this particular seeder doesn't work with that cart. That's all I can figure. See, I'm back on fertilizer. If I come here and then I switch over to NPK, I can fill up the fertilizer. And then I can switch it back to PK. And then I can get out of here and I can go fill up the seed on my way out. Thanks, Top Gamer. I appreciate that. Alright, so switch over to the back. Charge up the back. Again, guys, let the moderators take care of all the stuff that's going on in chat. Appreciate the fact that you guys understand the rules, but there's no need in agging it on and everybody piling on somebody. Let the moderators take care of it. Let me take care of it. If people don't get it, they'll get banned. It's that simple. And those who continue to do things like that will get banned themselves. I don't need y'all arguing amongst yourselves over who has the right to do this and who has the right to do that, and, you know, aggravating people and causing more problems in chat. I didn't add anything for nitrogen on field 1. All I did was plowed under the soybean straw. That's all that got done. Very cool, Top Gamer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you did that. Good to have you with us. All right, Katie, take it easy. Have a good day. And again, though, I'm just streaming early today because of the football game. That's all there is to it. See you, Redneck. Roderick. Sorry about that. I thought that's it. First little bit was like Redneck. But yeah, Roderick, thanks for coming by. Glad you enjoyed it. Wish you could stay longer. We'll see you in the next one. Top Gamer has subscribed to the channel. Again, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoy it. Glad to have you here with us. Hope you can become part of the community. Yeah, I just glanced over, serious. I just glanced over and for some reason I saw Redneck. I don't know why. Don't laugh at me. It's one of those days. I'm going to blame it on the drugs. I get to blame everything on drugs today. Y'all keep subscribing. I'm gonna have to bring that screen up so I can actually see it instead of reading it late. All right, there we go. Harris Remus, welcome to the channel. Thanks for the subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Just blame it on Dan? Nah, come on. Dan's only a spectator. I can't really blame it on him. New York dairy farmer. I pulled a muscle in my back yesterday helping somebody move a refrigerator. Like I said, helping catch somebody's refrigerator when they dropped it. And yeah, I pulled a muscle in my back. So I'm on some pain pills and some muscle relaxers right now. So Moosey's in a whole nother world right now. Yeah. Hello, GT Farming. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. New York dairy farmer, it's what I get for helping a friend move, right? You do a good deed for somebody and it always bites you, you know? Hello, A-Rod. Hello, Cody. Good to see ya. Well, it was actually one of those things where it was like I was defending my life. He insisted on being at the top of the stairs, holding the refrigerator, and I was at the bottom lifting it and doing the whole, pick it up and move it from one stair to the next stairs. We, sort of basically guiding it down the stairs. And he lost grip of it at the top. And it was really more of I was protecting my life than it was really protecting his refrigerator. But yeah, so it's one of those things that happens. The joys of moving. I would have much rather been at the top. I mean, I can move refrigerators by myself, and most of the time I do. But I was helping him, not directing him. People don't realize how much hay bales weigh. They can get pretty heavy. What is my favorite mod? I don't know, it'd be like a toss-up between Courseplay, Drive Control, and GPS mod. I can't really imagine playing this game without them. Come on now, serious? It's right there at the top of the screen. If you would read it. All right, Greg. How do you edit maps in the Giants editor? Well, if you get the Giants editor, there's a bunch of how-to links and they'll steer you in the right direction. That's not something I'm going to hold your hand on. And I'm sure there's plenty of how-to videos out there to watch, but it's not something I'm going to describe in during a live stream or anything. That's one of those things you're going to have to learn on your own. Oh, go back. How did I miss a big spot on that one? Apparently I didn't, it just acts like it did. What controllers are you using? I use a G27 to steer with, and then I use Logitech 3D Pro joysticks for all the rest of the stuff. Walk around, I use either the keyboard mouse or I use a gamepad. Alright, one fit is done. No, nobody wants to learn on their own. You haven't been able to use your joystick and side panel when your PC charger quit. Not sure what that means. We don't do shoutouts here. Read the rules. Yeah, apparently I didn't turn the sprayer on that last run I did. I've got to go back and fix it. I think that may be why it's got that stripe down it. I noticed it at the end of the thing. I wasn't going to say anything about it. Just go back and fix it later. But yeah, apparently when I got to the end, because at the end I'm turning off the fertilizer sprayer and then I'm lifting the seeder to make my turn, and then I've been going back and turning the sprayer on first and then lowering the head and then turning the sprayer back on. And apparently I forgot to turn the sprayer back on that run. So yeah, lower it, switch over, turn it on, and then go. See you, Top Gamer. I got you now. No school today, huh, Rod? That's cool, buddy. Well, hopefully the new charger will solve your problems and you'll be back up and running. What tractor am I using? I'm using the John Deere 8370R, modified by some really, really bad modder. I got no idea. I mean, I don't run YouTube, hamster. I can only do my side of it, you know, that's the thing. I can only produce the content and upload it to YouTube. From there, it's in their hands. I have no control over it. As long as my meter is in the green, I don't have any drop frames on my side, and everything that I'm sending up to them says it's good. That's all I can be asked to do. Yeah, you could say that guy that modded this tractor, who added all the dirt and everything to it, you could say he sucks seriously. All right. Oh, you're talking about processing, hamster? That just happens, you know? Especially in the afternoons when everybody's putting videos up. I know, have y'all ever looked at the weights on the front of this tractor? Seriously, I mean, what, the tops don't get dirty and and the insides don't? And then look at this. Yeah. Whatever. Better than the way it used to be when it didn't get dirty at all. I'll have to say that much. At least he took the initiative to do something about it. How many years young am I? I'm in my 40s. No, I'm 12. I just have a really deep voice. No, I don't need to wash my tractor. You can wash your tractor all you want to. I like mine dirty. I like my tractor dirty. It looks like it belongs on a farm when it's nice and dirty. Besides, if I wash it, it's just going to get dirty again. Why go through that effort? Why waste time that I have to gameplay washing a tractor? keep hitting the wrong button. Alrighty. You're getting close to being done with this field. Yeah, hopefully we never see snow here. I don't want to see snow. I don't like snow. In real life, I wash my tractor quite often. Especially if it's going to sit for a while, it'll get washed really good. And then afterwards, all the fittings will get, greased really good and just get a once over. But if I'm using it on a daily basis, it ain't getting washed. Because usually it'll run all day long, and then it'll sit overnight and run again. So no use in going in and washing it when the next day you're going to turn around and do the same thing with it. All right, lock in there. How's my day been, Colton? Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see, what else? Do you have a Steam community page? No, I do not. Let's see. Corey, which kind of truck do I like more? Dodge, Chevy, or Ford? It would be a Dodge. And that's because I have a Dodge, Andrew, I have like 40 acres. So it's, I don't know if you qualify that a farm or not. But if your question is, am I a farmer? No. I've decided the answer to that is no. I do not do commercial farming. All right. Somebody asked if I could change the engine in that Peterbilt in ETS2. Yeah, you get several options for engines for it. Just like every truck in the game. I've yet to find one you can't change the engine in. What do I use the 40 acres for? I farm on it. I grow things. Yeah, and I'm sort of like you, Adam. I like a truck that has 4 tires, a motor, a transmission that runs, and doesn't have a mortgage payment on it. That's the best one. The one that doesn't cost money every day. See you, New York dairy farmer. Take it easy. Have a good day. Don't strain your back with all that milk. Go have an utterly fun day. Hey Janelle, how are you doing? Hadn't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Probably does. Depends on what motor you get for it. Like if you get a Detroit diesel, it's going to sound completely different than a Caterpillar. I just went with the Caterpillar on that one. That's the reason it's got that really hard turbo sound to it. Because that's inherent with all Caterpillars. Well, apparently I ran out of seed again. Man, this field is taking a ton of seed. I don't remember the other one taking nearly this much seed. Alright, while we're here then, let's go ahead and get these guys turned off and shut down. We'll drive this guy back to the farm. Take it easy, Cody. Are you talking about the slope nose Peterbilt, the new modern one that I'm running? Or are you talking about the one that's got the The old one with the old doghouse front on it. The slope one I've got has the new one that I've been driving recently. It's the one with the caterpillar in it. Hey Rod, that sounds kind of demanding. Mr. Moose, you play tomorrow. You play Court Farms. I'm sure that's not the way you mean it, but it comes across that way. Oh, you play tomorrow. You play Court Farms. You know, I tried to load that one in the other day, Tasha, and it broke my game. So I don't know what's up with it. I got it. Because Recon was just going on and on and on about it the other night. So I downloaded it, I put it in, and I tried to use it, and it broke my my game. I couldn't get the game to launch after that. I just kept getting a black screen every time. Like, I could get into the store and I could buy it, and I could put all the chicken lights and everything on it and get it rolling, and or get it all ready to go and purchase it. But as soon as I purchased it and tried to actually drive it, I got the black screen of death, and I kept having problems with it. So yeah, I haven't done anything much with it since then because of that. So yeah, you know, and I don't know what it was with it, but I'll try it again probably. But at the honesty, at this point, I may just drive all European trucks for the rest of the month and stop trying to drive the Peterbilts in the game, just to more so get used to the mechanics of all of the European trucks, and just get back into the driving stock trucks for a while. Seeing as, you know, I'm gonna have to drive stock trucks right off the bat in ATS, so just kind of get the feel for them again. And because they, you know, the the stock trucks drive differently than the modded trucks do. Y'all all know that. So I just kind of want to get used to it again. Hello, Country Hunter. I'm still here. Alright, so that got fertilized, but it didn't get seeded. See you, Janelle. Take it easy. The drug started working now. Huh? Am I lost in that conversation? I don't need to fertilize right here. I've already fertilized this section. So serious, when is your birthday? Interesting. What if my headset's messing up? I dropped my headset on the ground last night and it broke, so I had to weld it back together this morning. So I don't guess I will be getting ATS for your birthday. But I'll be getting it 2 days before your birthday. And I must say, I am so ready for it. Looking forward to it. So I think the game plan now is we're gonna get it and start a live stream up that night, and Alex, me, maybe Jimmy, a couple other people are all gonna be in the stream together and talk about the game and each do their own thing. I think that's gonna be kind of cool, maybe. Moose! There, I shouted out Moose. Everybody's wanting gifts. Santa Moose is already come and gone. No more gifts from Santa Moose. He did his thing during December. Now he gets 12 months off or 11 months off. Whatever. That's a good question. I don't know. Seeing as it's a DLC supported game, I'm thinking $29, something in that range. US, 29er. I can't see it being too much more than that, seeing as they've always been pretty modest on the price of it. I don't see it being a $60 game, especially since they're only putting out one area, California, I see it being right around the cost of a DLC. That's sort of my idea on it. Because they're going to turn around and right after they release California, they're going to come back with Arizona and release that right after they get you'll get the initial game out. Everybody will have time to play it. They'll figure out if there's any mass bugs in it they got to fix. And then right after that, I imagine you'll see Arizona get released. I don't think they'll wait too long to get out their first DLC on it, but oh, I have no commands set up, guys. I have one command set up and it's an admin only command, so oh, I'm sure they are beta testing it. I'm sure there's a handful of people that are select beta testers like Squirrel and some of those other people, but am I sure about what, Moose? What are you talking about? Serious? Hello, Curtis. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Alright, so we're going to get this field wrapped up. And that'll get field 1 reset, ready to go. Hey Patrick, how are you? Frank, how's it going? Is it Steigen? Hello, Jim. Thank you for joining us. Glad you enjoyed the videos, buddy. Well, cool, Adam. Glad to have you with us. Hello, Cyber Wolf. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. You love all my streets. Did I miss something there, or is that just a mistype? P good too. Hello, welcome. I got you, Curtis. Hello, Hayden. Welcome to the stream. How was court? I'm not sure what you mean. You mean Court Farms? All right. I haven't really done much with it other than make a bunch of bales. So I've been playing Euro Truck more than anything, to be honest with you. Trying to figure out my settings on my G27 as far as they relate to the multiplayer. Because I've been having some issues with my Euro Truck settings not transferring over to multiplayer. And the only way I've been really able to get it to work was to go into the global settings and set my global settings up to get them the way I want them in Euro. Which ironically, what I've got now for multiplayer on Euro Truck as far as a nice comfortable settings is just about the exact same settings I was using for Farm Sim. So it's actually nice because I can use those same settings in Farm Sim that I was using in Euro Truck and get away with it. So because the only other game that I ever use global settings on is Farm Sim. Everything else I've got a profile built for, and the profile runs the G27, but for some reason it's just not working. Hey, get off that fence. Get off the fence. Thought that fence was a little bit further out than it is. Oh well. Thank goodness that there's no more seed destruction. Which version of the HUD do I use? I don't know. I just kind of went through until I found one I liked. There's a video on them out there. If you do a search for the mod, the Route Advisor mod, if you do a search for it, there's a video done by the guy who did the Route Advisor mod. And he basically shows you each version, and it tells you like what version number it is, and shows how it displays and looks. That's how I figured out which one I wanted to use. I watched the video on it, figured out which one I liked, and then I went from there. So you know, construction sim is really good with a gamepad. From what I, from people who have it that play it with gamepad, it's really good with gamepad. It's just not for me with gamepad because I would rather play it with I'd rather play it fully immersed with the joysticks and the with my joysticks. That's the only thing for me. Alright, turn the sprayer on one more time. Spray this area. It didn't get sprayed earlier. And I'll be done with this field. We're doing canola this time. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome to the channel. The map is Manchester. It's in the description at the top. It's the reason it's called Manchester Monday. Yeah, but on this map, it's actually not the moneymaker. The moneymaker on this one is soybeans and oats. Whew. 2 foot of snow. Goodness me. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll take the 30-degree weather minus the snow. Jared Games, welcome to the channel, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. And thank you for your subscription. Hope you'll become a regular. What crop do I have the most of? Right now I got a ton of soybean. I got 1 million plus. Because that's what we harvested out of field 1 just the other day, so. And that should get us done and get our field resown, and we'll see what the numbers do. Paper Mario 47, welcome, welcome, welcome. Adam Christensen, welcome to the channel. Holy cow, Cyberwolf, welcome to the channel. Welcome, guys, gals, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Glad to have you. Alright, now that we're seated, I don't want to drive through the field anymore, so let's go ahead and ease her out on the road and head back to the farm. Curtis Campbell, welcome, welcome, buddy. Thank you for your subscription. Good to have you. I don't know. Some of them I think are duplicates. How often do I stream? I'm trying to get into doing daily. Trying to get into daily streams. It's been like 3 days a week, 4 days a week. Over the Christmas holidays, I got into basically doing every day. But my goal is to start doing every day, or at least 6 days a week. What up, Sirius? Hello, Architect. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Nicholas, I do mod spotlights on mods that I feel like doing a spotlight on. I'm just not going to spotlight mods just to fill up time on the channel. I watch guys who go through and they'll throw 5 or 6 mods up that they haven't even tested, and they'll just yak about them, and they really don't give them any kind of check for errors or anything else like that, and that's not going to be me. That's not what I'm about. So not into all that stuff. Alright, so we're going to park this thing again. Alright, Adam, we'll see you shortly. Troy, what's going on, buddy? Glad you enjoy the channel, man. And this thing just does not like this tractor. Let's drop that. Let's go get a different tractor to try to do this. I did Euro Truck over the weekend, man. I mean, I did 5 hours of it the other night. We'll do some again later on this week, but not every day. Well, Curtis, I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Appreciate that. All right. See you later, Jared. Oops, wrong horn. We can get this to go back in here. Turn. Now here's the problem. It gets hung right here on the building. And I gotta just give it a little love kiss to get it in there. There we go. You base your model farm after this. That's cool. This really is like one of my favorite maps in the game. I mean, I like the, I like the European maps, some of them, like the stuff that Mapper's Paradise is putting out, and they're nice, but still I like this. This is what American maps should be, but aren't. Most of the American maps that come out are just junk, and they need to be closer to this and less of whatever else they are. They need more detail in them. Usually they just think an American map is just big open fields and wide open spaces, and I guess that's fine if you're in Kansas or Iowa, but I'd like to see some more areas with more definition and more character to them. Must be just off on hitting that. I'm right at it. I wonder why I can't hit it. So I gotta come back more to my right. There it is. There it is. And with that, I can just, now that I got the two of them back together, I can drop them off. All right, cool. Hey, Brandon. Oh, what time is it getting to be? 12:45. Couple more hours until game day. Or game time. I guess it is game day already. All right, so that is done. What time is it here? 4:45. I thought I just said that. All right, let's get this parked. Pizza and wings. I think we're doing pizza for dinner tonight. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. I hadn't decided. No Unimog on my maps. I cannot stand the Unimog. We're using it on Made in Germany because that's Alex's map. I don't play with the Unimog. I don't like it. I know it's a big thing over in Europe, but it's not for me. Everybody's Unimog's so great. Unimog. I'm not really a big fan of Unimog. It's a take it or leave it thing for me, and I'd rather leave it. And Unimog's not something you see in the States, so. And again, like I said, I primarily play this game with things that I'm accustomed to doing. My ways. You know, I like to use the fence because that's something I don't get to use, but it's also something that interests me. So. Gago, I'm American, so you probably can answer that question yourself. People like what they're accustomed to. And that's just kind of the way it is. What are you accustomed to? What it naturally are you surrounded by? Are you influenced by on a daily basis? Those are the things that you're gonna typically like, you know? Yeah, I like class. Drove all the way around that building because I needed fuel. I forgot to come right back to it. Not much. What happens when you run out of fuel? You got to get fuel to it. You like the ones with a dog house on the front? If I play on Wolf, I'll have to download it. Is that a threat? I'd just sell it as soon as I started the map. I don't like Unimogs, like I said. I gave them a shot when they first came out, when everybody was raving about how awesome the Unimog is and how it's the only thing you need and blah blah blah, and I'm like, I'm not impressed. I mean, I know they're used worldwide and I know they're used for all kinds of things, but they're just not my thing. They're not my cup of tea. So, yeah. Time for some shovel work. Favorite mod overall for this is either Courseplay or GPS. One of those two. I mean, like I said, every time somebody asks me this, it's like a three-way tie between drive control, Courseplay, and GPS, because I can't see myself playing the game without it. So. Adam again, favorite brand of machinery in real life is John Deere. In the game, I like Fendt. And again, it's because it's something I don't have in real life. What's a good price for steering wheel and pedal? You know, I don't know. The prices on G27s has gone through the roof in the last month. Used to be able to pick up a refurbished one for 188 US, and now they're up around 299. So I don't know what's up with the price of them, but the price has certainly gone up considerably in the last month. I don't know if it's just a Christmas time thing or what. Yeah, TSM's a nice mod for Euro Truck, but I prefer Pro mods because it's more detailed. And, TSM gives you a lot more area to cover, but just they don't go into the detail that Pro Mods goes into for me, which that's what I really like about Pro Mods. TSM is a Trucker Sim map. It's the same thing as Pro Mods, only it's different. It just opens up Africa, more of Italy. It just has a wider area of places that you can go, but it is not as detail oriented as Pro Mods is. Yeah, I stick with Pro Mods. Pro Mods 2 is amazing. The detail they've gone into the cities and getting it right is, you can tell they've done their homework on it. Very, very nice. And I'm just now getting, into it to discover all the changes they've made, and just now starting to cover Romania and Moldova and get into that section of it. I haven't even gone up north to see all the additions they've done up north. If only they could get Pro Mods onto the multiplayer server, that would be awesome, but yeah, unfortunately it's not there. Cyberwolf, you're going moose hunting soon. Very cool. Don't get hurt. They can be a handful. Kevin, am I looking forward to ATS? Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. I've only been expecting it since the middle of last summer, so yeah. Most of us who've been playing ATS since ETS first came out have been playing ETS and ETS 2, and I think most of us are really looking forward to ATS. See you, Curtis. Take it easy. Have a good day. When do I think they'll release the Palmer DLC? Sometime late February, probably, I would think. February, March, somewhere right in that area, I'm thinking. I'm only an hour behind you. That's cool, Jim. What tractors are I using? I don't know, man. I use a bunch. Fence, John Deere's. Best thing to do is just look at the mod sheet. I don't think there's any plans of putting ETS out on console or ATS out on console, not that I know of. From what I saw on the system requirements for ATS, it's basically the same basic processor you have now. Their only thing was, like, they recommend a 970 or better video card, but they also state that basically if you've got a video card with 2 gigs of memory on it, you should be okay. But if you look at their specs on it, their minimum system requirements is like an entry level 2 gig video card, but their recommendations is somewhere around a NVIDIA 970. I think I would lose respect for SCS if they put ATS out on console. It doesn't belong on console. It belongs on PC. Hello, Julie. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks, Perry. Perrier, I guess. Welcome back, O'Reilly. Man, this could be a lot of silage to dump. I'm just trying to knock some of it out. I know y'all hate me doing this shovel work, but I actually enjoy it. It's sort of relaxing. It's sort of like doing Euro truck. It's just kind of a nice change of pace, something to do. You know, probably what I'll end up doing during the football game. Is doing something mindless like this. If I get bored during the football game, I do it a lot. Like just sit and do something like this, or cut trees down, or something like that. Julie. Are you one of Landy's friends? Or one of his peeps? Of course I am watching the football game tonight. How would I not watch that one? Of course I'm going to watch my alma mater play football tonight. There you go. That's the game plan. Again, that's why I'm streaming early today. Is because later on I'll be watching the football game. And I do streams while my football games are going on. But it'd be the last interruption for the year until the fall. Because I could care less about basketball and don't watch the Super Bowl and all that other stuff. So there's not really anything else that's gonna draw my attention away for the rest of this season. Kevin, I could. I mean, I had Courseplay running on this one for a while. It's just, there's some things that I just enjoy doing myself. I mean, you know, there's some things I just don't enjoy always automating everything. I've done that before. I mean, when I first started playing the game, I was automate, sit back and do nothing, automate everything, you know. But there's some things I just enjoy doing. Like I said, picking up the G27 and picking up the joystick really changed the way I play the game, because it changed the functionality of the game and how you look at things. I'd much rather sit and do this. Before, I wouldn't want to do this, because again, anything front air loader kind of stuff that you had to do with a gamepad, the fact that you couldn't steer the vehicle and work the front loader at the same time made it really a pain to do. So I didn't do a whole lot of loader work. I automated all that stuff and let Courseplay do all that. But with the joysticks and the steering wheel and the joystick and the gas pedals and everything, it's like being in a front loader, you know, except you don't get shaken around, beat up, and you know, it doesn't stink, and there's no dust. And so I can sit around and do this for hours and not get tired of it. You know, it's not the most exciting thing to watch on a live stream, but it's it's enjoyable, you know. I mean, I can't stress enough how much different this game is with a joystick and a steering wheel. Completely different game. You can actually be a part of it now. So hello, Blake. Welcome back. All right, I'm going to dump this one in here, and then I'm going to go check our lettuce. See how we're doing with it. Save some of this for later. No, I don't have any problem with that because I have the right version of it. And apparently, when they updated the versions to the latest version of the Ropa, they something got changed in there that caused it to delete all the vehicles. But the version that I have doesn't do that. So I haven't updated mine since I found out there was an issue with it. Who do I want to win tonight? Is that a trick question? If I answer it one way, does it jinx the other team or something? I feel like that one's a given, unless I'm supposed to answer a certain way to ensure victory for the team that I really want to win. Am I supposed to tell you the team I don't want to win so that the team I actually want to win will win? Well, I went to the University of Alabama, so that should answer it for you. That's the reason I say it's, you should know that one. But if you didn't pick up on that one, that's cool. Alabama and Clemson are playing. Let's see. Parks, that has to do with your cache on your browser. For some reason, even if I update it, if you don't have your cache set to update or something every time that you come into the page or whatever, it will show you whatever was there last week or something. I don't completely understand it. They were trying to explain that to me the other day, and I just kind of was like, whatever. It seems like YouTube needs to get something fixed where that updates on a more speedy process, but yeah. All right. Let's see if I added it in. Oh, I did add it in. Good. So let's see if this thing works. So Al Smith sent me a mod the other day. He sent me this Kenworth T800, which he nicely put the old Moose logo on it for me, so I can have a Mr. Moose trucking services in the game, which I thought was kind of cool. So the real test, though, is to see if it will go through the gate here without any issues. If it will, oh, look there. There's a Peterbilt going bye-bye. So we'll start using this truck for a while. This is a pretty good T800. It's got a good looking interior. I don't know where the original mod came from. Got a nice little Eaton Fuller transmission on it. Clean. So yeah, we'll start running this one for a little while. And I believe this will replace all the Peterbilts on the map. They got to look the same, right? I don't know if Al did the entire mod or if he just did the skin on it. You know, but it's cool. So yeah. And these have annoyed me for a while because of the fact that they don't trigger the gate. They don't trigger the gates. So they've really annoyed me for a while. So that's the reason I'm swapping them out too. So, and it's the right color, you know, goes along with my whole Crimson Tide thing. So, if y'all have ever noticed, all the trucks that I drive are pretty much red and white, or some semblance of the whole red-white scheme. And that's because, you know, I always do the little homage to my alma mater. I got it bad. So, yeah, well, with the exception of the fact that in Euro Truck, my company actually called Moose Tracks. I don't do a Mr. Moose Trucking LLC. It would be Moose Tracks. Ziggy, I have plenty of Massey Ferguson mods. Just I'm not playing them right now. See, it doesn't trigger the gates. Can't stand that. It's driven me nuts. And especially like if you get in somewhere that has a collidable gate. It's a gate that's got collisions turned on. If you get in one of those places, you can't get out, and it's really annoying. I found that out at the slurry pit. See, it will not go in here unless I got a trailer on, which is annoying. So, and that's on both versions. That's one of the reasons I'm getting rid of them. It's just driven me nuts from the word go. I've not liked that fact for a while. So both of these are going to get sold off. go back into the shop and we'll pick up another Kenworth. There we go. Oh. Nope. Probably not. All right. So we get these swapped out. I think the other one was over at the fruit farm. So we'll run this one over there real quick. All right, so we'll take this over here and drop it off. I think that's about it for today. Everything's good on this farm now. I need to do some fertilizing on the grass field over here and come cut some more grass. It's starting to grow back up. Doesn't match. If I'm using branded trucks on the map at this point, why would I not use the same brand all the way across, you know? Now everything's the same color. Now I just need to get this pickup truck looking the same. That would be cool. Make the pickup truck match the trucks. All right. Nice. All right, where are we at with everything over here? Seeds are looking empty. Let's see what we got. Just a little bit of seed, a little bit of diesel. So this whole thing needs to be filled up. We'll do that at the next time. So we've been going about 3 hours now, and I think that's a good live stream for today. I think we'll wrap it up. That'll give me time to go do a few things. And seriously, kid, Jim, come on, man. I went to school at the University of Alabama. How could I not know who Joe Namath is? Come on, man. Oh man, y'all ask some funny questions. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, kick down GTA. You can't win them every year, can you, Kirby? You know, it happens. Can't win them every year. Forlorn Lizard, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the subscription. Good to have you. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for coming out today and enjoying the stream. Glad to have you. I hope everybody had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. little bit of sowing field 1. We'll be back tomorrow with Court Farms, and we'll start working on it as far as doing some harvesting on Court Farms. And I'll probably grab all the bales and put them away at some point, but definitely going to start working on Court Farms tomorrow as far as doing some stuff there. So we'll jump on there and check that out. Thank you, Tasha. Hopefully my back starts to get better. It'll take a few days. I've pulled it before. It's nothing new, but sometimes I have to remember I'm not Superman and I can't catch every falling refrigerator, whatever. Shane Wilkinson, thank you. Perrier, Brute Man. I gotta fix that thing so it checks every 20 seconds, because it checks every minute, and so it ends up getting all of them right there together. But guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your subscriptions. It helps me out down the road. Hopefully you guys all become a regular part of the chat or a regular part of the streams. Love to have you. And like I said, guys, we're going to get to where we're streaming daily, and I'll try and get a video up every day. And I guess my goal right now is to have a replay from the previous live stream, some sort of new 30 to hour long video, and then another 2-3 hour live stream each day. That's going to be my goal right now. So anyways, we'll get it all figured out. Justin Welch, thank you, sir. Thank you. James Coy, thank you, sir. Thank you again, guys, for the subscriptions. I do appreciate it. It's crazy having you guys watching on a daily basis, and I appreciate it. But anyways, thanks again. Y'all have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow. And like I said, I've got to figure out my schedule. I haven't completely figured out. Tomorrow will probably be a later stream. Probably going to be around the, I don't know, somewhere around the 7-ish mark. But the best thing to do is make sure you follow me on Twitter, because I do try to tweet out right before the streams and let you know when I'm going to do them. So until the next time, y'all stay safe. Thanks everybody for coming out. Do have a wonderful day. God bless y'all, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye, guys.